we can't have nice things here in our town.
The only people who actually give a damn, or at least a shit, about the homeless are people who have been on the verge of being homeless, and these are the people who are actual genuine people, not like billionaires who are like, oh, I care because of the tax write-off. No, the people who have been very poor their whole lives, who have experienced a lot of poverty and what it can do to people, are the people who actually care about the homeless. People who have been homeless and who have managed to actually get a home and improve their lives, even just slightly. It has been one of those where you can tell who cares and who doesn't based on how they look at people.
Well, I think we all had different personal experiences. So for my personal experience with the bus shelter here in my town, where there is no bus shelter, is just the pole that's considered our bus stop, and it's kind of not appealing and not safe, because a lot of things could happen. Like here in my town, there's a lot of shootings, and you can't shelter yourself while you wait for the bus. In our town, we can't have nice things here in our town. It's either if they build a bus shelter like they did before, it was really nice, but the next day it was vandalized. So we can't keep nice things here because a lot of people could vandalize it and break the glass. There's another bus shelter in front of a clinic, which first glance it looks very unsanitized and not a lot of protection for weathers. From my personal, it wasn't what I expected, and it was just not clean and unsafety.
Yeah, to follow up that, they're just like very unwelcoming, and they just make you not want to stand there and wait for the bus. Like, you would rather just keep walking past it and never look back. In my opinion, from my personal experience, I live next to one that it's one of the ones in town that has a bus shelter, but it's not very welcoming because, like I mentioned in the slides, it's very vandalized, and because of COVID, it's unsanitary now, right? Because I don't think no one really checks up on it for maintenance to clean it or nothing. So ever since it was built, it probably has not been washed once. So I feel like that's another thing, maintenance, to keep checking it up, to keep the nice aspect of it and aesthetic of it, so keep it welcoming for everyone who wants to ride the bus.
I feel like it is deep, but more as in like understanding one another, because there's probably some people in the class that don't know about it as much, or others that do, and they relate to me, like the things that I said. More understanding, and like it is hard to talk about it, but I just want to let other people know these experiences to just like add more light to it, even though it's dark, to make them understand that we do need to change things, like be better people, be kind to each other, and just like respectful, because we don't know. Just when I see someone like in the car, like I wonder where they're going, what they're doing, like I just hope they're safe or they get home safe wherever they're going. It's just, especially during this time, like everything, a lot of things change with the pandemic.
Thank you so much to those who share your personal experience. That is, I imagine it's not easy to share. So I truly appreciate for you, your sharing. Have your opinions, have your ideas, have your thoughts, personal experience around issues that are existing. You have something really valuable for society, and we need to make changes.